with. They must deal with. Politicians are the problem of the zoological republic. They are the one who constituted every problem, every issue. They are criminals and they must be dealt with. We must have that in mind. Every zoologian must as well have it in mind from north to south. This is what we must have in mind. Very, very important. Today is October 1st. The zoo will come out to do what? To say how they are going to renew their curse, their evil, their afflictions to you. But we have told you we are not part and parcel of it. We are not part and parcel of it. Everything concerning Zoological Republic of Nigeria must go down. The Nigerian flag must start be burning. Wherever you are, you bring it down and you burn it. Burn it down. That is one thing, to destroy it in the spiritual so that it will not have any strength to affect you, to afflict you in the physical. Today being October 1, you must burn every flag you see. Bring it down and burn it down. Bring it and burn it. Very, very important. This is a cause to you, is a plague. Is a symbol of plague, symbol of destruction. Ever since the zoo is being created, tell me a year that came out that people were so happy. Tell me when things were going on. Tell me when something was good there, nothing. So we have declared it, and that is why it is sit at home. We are not part and parcel of it. We would have been on the street to be protesting in the Zoological Republic, telling you that nothing is happening, this and that. But the thing is that because of the sinister of the Zoological Republic, the evil sinister of the Zoological Republic, they only call gun and be shooting innocent protesters. Very, very evil they are. So because of that, we take many dimensions. There are many ways to kill a rat. There are many ways to kill a rat. Sit at home is number one. Sit at home is number one. Now, sitting at home, we are crumbling the economy of the Zoological Republic. They call us dots, but they will know that indeed this dot is the trigger. This dot is the trigger of everything, the nucleus, the center circle. That is where the life is. Then by the time we lock down, all your goods in Lagos will be stocked. The people that will move from the north towards the east to buy goods will be stocked. We will tell you that indeed, you could hold this, hold that, but we hold the trigger. We hold the trigger. And when we release the trigger, it will fire off. Very, very important. Today is the 1st of October, 2021, and it's sit at home. From the northern side of Biafra land till the coastal region, till the Atlantic Ocean, and from the eastern side or the western side to the east, or from the eastern side to the western side of it, down to Ambazonian. We also celebrating with Amba brothers as they are as well celebrating theirs. We are part and parcel of them. We are one blood, one flesh. We are together. Enemy cannot divide us anymore. We have known whom we are, and we are celebrating with our Amba brothers. But inside Biafra land, it is sit at home. You must sit at home. Brother, you must sit at home. Sister, you must sit at home. Mama, you must sit at home. Don't go out. We are not saying that we are going to do you anything, but it is the Zoological Republic. They are evil. They are doing all manner of things. DSS are killing people day and night. DSS are killing people. They are shooting people. Nigerian army are shooting people. Nigerian police are shooting people because they have recruited Al-Shabaab. They have recruited repentant Boko Haram. They have recruited the de-radicalized bandits. They have recruited repentant ISWAP, S-men inside the military, inside the forces, and they are using them to carry out their heinous activities, heinous crime. That is why they recruit them, because a real trained soldier and a real trained police officer who knows his duty will never use his uniform against his citizen. That one is certain. It's not just because of the uniform, but something inside, because you have been trained, and that mentality, that ideology has been initiated into the bone marrow of that person. But all these ones you see parading themselves, these are Al-Shabaab, these are de-radicalized bandits, these are repentant Boko Harams, these are repentant Islam, the herdsmen, these are the people, and Buhari, the dead Buhari, who is there, removed by Garba Shehu, is the one doing all these things. They are using it to do what? To carry out their heinous crime. Biafrans, you must sit at home. Biafrans, you must sit at home. Biafrans, you must sit at home. Do not ignore what we are telling you. We are not going to do anything if you go out. But the thing is that they are the one that will kill you. They will make sure you die. Don't go out and die. Since some days ago, I've been preaching on radio, sharing wisdom with you, how you can at least, if you are eating three loy loy every day, you save one, so that that one you save in 3 days, you can eat it in this particular day. It will help you because that is the situation we are. That is the situation we have found ourselves in, and we must apply wisdom. This is the reason. Today is the D-Day, the 1st of October. It is sit at home, no more moving. All you KK high purchase bus driver for your own good. We love you. We love you. You are our flesh and blood. We understand the situation, but there is nothing we can do if not to lock down. But we are advising you don't go out. Nigerian terrorists, Al-Shabaab police. Nigerian terrorists de-radicalize Boko Haram. Nigerian terrorists de-radicalize military ISWAP. And whatever you tag them are now patrolling, killing people. They have killed the husband of late Dr. Dora Akuyiri, and they are trying who to shift the blame to. They are the one committing all this evil crime. We must make it very clear. We must make it very clear. Sometimes they use some of you, court boys and whatever, to go and perform some certain things. But we are going to fish you people out. Very, very important. And when we fish out, we don't care whether your name is Okonkwo Kafo, Okore, whether your name is Emeka, whether your name is Chinonso, whatever, we will fish you people out and dealt with you decisively. Very, very important, because most of you are making our job to be very difficult at this time. We are fighting to be free, and some criminals are using you to do what? To jettison what we are doing. And we are going to deal with you guys. Remember, we are the indigenous people. We are connected to the soil, both the spirit of the land. We are connected. The land belongs to us. There is nothing you can't change us. You cannot change it. We are telling you the gospel truth, and that is how it is. We will fish everything out. And for the DSS, time is coming. When you push us so much, we will come to you directly, because enough to all this nonsense. Don't think that it is 2016 when you'll be killing us in high school, our band, all those things, shooting innocent people with flag. We don't care who the ox is gone. But for you, because at the end of the day, to end up in combatant casualty, we are telling you, the DSS, the military, the police, you people must be careful, because you are trying to instigate problem between brothers and brothers, between sisters and sisters. This is what you are trying to do. But we are more intelligent than you people. You are trying to instigate a problem that you hold our leader down. Don't worry. That of our leader, if you like, hold him. Politician, Igbo politician will pay with their life. In that one, we are not hiding it. In that issue, we are not hiding it. Igbo politicians will pay with their life. Anything regarding our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, every governor will die with his children, both present and past, and the potential ones that are jumping like kangaroo to be. We are telling you very clear. People should be careful not to touch the tail of a tiger. Very, very important. We are not going to keep quiet, maybe petting word and all those things. But for the death of this man they killed in Anambra State, DSS must come and tell the Igbo people the reason why. They must come out and tell Igbo people. Igbo people must ask for it in the office of the DSS. Don't be coward. You so-called Ohaneze, stop being coward. You are a man. Wake up. When are you going to be a man? Each time you people are begging. Each time you are begging. Each time you people are begging. Go and demand the death of this man in DSS office. Ask them why. Let them give you the investigation they have made. Just a few months ago, they assassinated Ahmed Gulak. Ahmed Gulak in Owerri. Ahmed Gulak was assassinated by Okebeke, the governor of Imo State, and his co-host. There is one dangerous guy. There is one dangerous guy working with him, one Chinas and one Neri. Chinas and one Neri or something like that, working with him there. That is his team. They assassinated Ahmed Gulak in Imo State, tried to target to IPOP. For what reason? Because Ahmed Gulak is the one who installed this Okebeke in Imo State, and he claimed 10 billion. 10 billion from Imo State Fund that he will use to do what? To run his 2023 election. But on the process, the Okebeke collide with other gang in the northern Kabah to do what? To eliminate him, and they share the money. This is what is going on. This is not the first time we have been hearing about the political assassination. We must continue to remind you, Bola Ige died. Up to today, nobody tell us what killed him. He died in office. What of Harry Marshall? What of Harry Marshall and many others? If we start mentioning their name, who killed Delegiwa? All this have high-profile assassin done by the Nigerian government using the military and the police to carry such heinous crime. We all know this thing. The histories are there. The journalists will remain smooth and silent. They only try to react when it comes to Ipob. But we don't care. We have already initiated or activated in Igbo adage that called Azanoka. Go and Google it and find what is the meaning of Azanoka. We don't care. We focus, but we are sincere, we are honest. We will never do anything that is against humanity or whatever, but we will deal with our enemy decisively, which Nigerian police, Nigerian military, and the DSS are part and parcel of it. We will fight this battle till the end. And at the end of the day, we will calculate whose pain is going to be high or low. Very, very important. Today is the 1st of October, 2021, and it is sit at home. And also in celebration with our Amber brothers, our sisters, brothers in Ambazonia. We are as well in line with them. But before we continue with today's program, which is going to be exclusive, which is going to be wonderful, by the grace of Jehovah Elohim, I will advise you to and will forever reject anything Nigerian in the mighty name of your beloved son, Yeshua HaMashiach. Great Biafrans, we have come. Today is the 1st of October, 2021, the day we are rejecting the zoo completely. And we must continue to press on. I will be right back in a moment.
From the beginning of human history, the diabolic people have persistently used God's name to commit heinous atrocities all over the world. Wars become more bloody when religious sentiments are attached. Enemies see each other as abominable infidels that deserve to die. During the Nigeria-Biafra War, atrocities and war crimes were obviously committed, but the international community failed to identify or recognize the ethnic and religious implications. However, the purpose of this work is neither to apportion blames nor criticize anyone, but to preserve history and to let our younger generations who were not born during the struggle know the kind of songs used to boost the morals of the Biafran soldiers.
Gini kan genyunu omobia. Gini kan genyunu. Oye wani nyanya mamiye zuroke. Kai merendiro nina mali chuku jidea sobo ona. Kai merendiro nina mali chuku jidea sobo ona. Muna wanenjera birego ifajuna rera. Muna wanenjera wana posano zore wane. Wana posano zore wane. Gini kan genyunu omo Biafra. Gini kan genyunu. Oye wani nyanya mamiye zuroke. Kai merendiro nina mali chuku jidea sobo ona. Kai merendiro nina mali chuku jidea sobo ona. Umokoribe mujikerebe nuna yemeje. Umokoribe mujikerebe nuna yemeje. Beka unu si Biafra. Beka unu neje Biafra. Yamarabu Biafra gane bozo kabiri. Biafra gadendo. Take my boots off when I die. Oh Biafra. Take my clothing to the camp. Hallelujah, give my gun to someone else to fight for fatherland. Biafra, Hey, my boots off when I die. Ojukwu eze na ala Biafra, edere ya na buri. Awolowo nwanne ya Yakubu Gowon. Enweghị ike imeri Biafra, Biafra win the war. Maọbụ ka shelling machine, heavy artillery, bomb and fighter. Enye m Gowon nwantịntị oge ma gba ya egbe n'ọnụ. Enye m Gowon nwantịntị oge. Enye m Gowon nwantịntị oge ma gba ya egbe n'ọnụ. Enye m Gowon nwantịntị oge. Ụmụ Biafra, unu ekwekwana ka gọọmenti unu. Unu ekwekwana ka gọọmenti unu. Chichi ga-esi n'aka Ojukwu bịa onye eze ahịa chọrọ chi.
This is Radio Biafra Hausa-Service 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Hamadike, one of Biafra land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He's the director of Radio Biafra and her television. And he's the commander of the armies of Biafra. And he's the greatest man living on this planet, the only person who stands for his people, for the betterment of his people. That's all. Not like other criminal politicians. Every politician in Igbo land is a criminal. Every politician in Igbo land is a criminal. They don't care about their people, they care about themselves. And they need to be dealt decisively. This is the time. Zoologians must wake up. If you don't rise up in this anger, you can never be free. Politicians are your problem. Check all the problem in Nigeria are caused by the politicians. Mostly this economic situation that we are passing through right now is being caused by the politicians. There is no any kind of, since after the Civil War, there is no any other war that you say that the Zoological Republic are facing a very big war. Because of that, it has affected its economy. Nothing like that. And there is no any such like natural disaster. These are the things that can affect economy so bad that you don't know how to build it up. The years it's going to take. Let's say earthquake, flood, famine, some such things. We have not experienced it from the Northern Zoological Republic down to the Southern Zoological Republic. Nothing. It's either you experience something in a particular place, but the other part is there. It would still survive the country, the contraption as a country. But there is nothing like that, my dear brothers and sisters, in the Zoological Republic. Human beings purposely put the zoo in this way. And those human beings, their names are politicians. Politicians are the people who made your life miserable. Right from the day to start following politics, go and check it. The president, the governors, the ministers, all of them, they are members of the House of Assembly, the Provisional Looting Council. When the military were there, there is no difference between the Nigerian military and the present politicians. They are the same thing. Looting and killing. When you talk, they will kill you. When you try to expose them, they will kill you. They are calling you for your useless celebration of independence or whatever. They are independence of corruption. The problem you are facing in the Zoological Republic have been engineered by politicians. They are the one who hold the affair of everything. The money, the economic situation you are passing through today is being caused by the politicians. Very, very important. You must have this in mind. There is no anything that causes the problem. It is not the politician. Listen very carefully. If you don't the whole people that are doing Obasanjo then, Obasanjo, Yaratua, let's say Obasanjo, Yaratua, and they put all of that. If you are right, all this is very now, and they gather all the so you are idiots. In celebrating on the process, something could happen to you. Just stay quietly with your loving wife and children just for this one day, and tomorrow you can continue with what you want to do, irrespective of whatever situation of the economy you may pass through. Just try to hold it. Look at what we are reading now. These are their plan. We gather intels every day. Any meeting they are doing, it's on our palm every day. There is nothing, even the one in their mind. God reveal it to us. So when we ask you, when we advise you or tell you something, listen to us. Let's continue with the news. IPOB, through its intelligence unit, has discovered that the Nigerian establishment working in cohort with the Fulani oligarchy has activated their second phase of their plan to take over indigenous people ancestral land. Dr. Melafia, who revealed this plan of the Fulani to start targeted killings of prominent Southerners has commenced in earnest with the gruesome murder of Dr. Chike Akuyele. They will commit these murders and hide under the name of unknown gunmen to attack more innocent and prominent people during the sit at home. We are raising this alarm so that Biafrans and the residents of Biafra will be aware of this evil plot by these blood suckers. They want to go on killing spread in Biafra land and blame it on IPOB. Everybody will have to be cautioned because the enemies are here with their agent of the dead. You see, Obadiah, the late Obadiah Melafia, may his soul rest in peace. If this man is before I say what I want, if this Obadiah Melafia is a white man, he's supposed, and in Catholic Church, he's supposed to be a saint. Obadiah Melafia is supposed to be a saint, but I think he's a Catholic or whatever. Those they are northern churches. But if he's a Catholic, the northern bishops supposed, but they don't have that power, supposed to canonize him after his death as a saint. The man is a saint, I'm telling you. So according to his revelation, that is what is happening. Remember, he said this thing in 2022, they will start killing prominent people. Go and listen to that clip. It's a revelation that man gave. It's a revelation of what is happening. They will come in inside the city, killing people at will, then doing what? Causing civil war. Immediately they flame it up, it will be a civil war. Then Britain will come in and then they will settle the problem. And you will now see Okorawosa and Amawosa in your own village. You will now see Fulani, Igbo Fulani. That is what they are trying to. Remember the statement of Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State, that they would like to see the Fulani Niger Delta, where their eyes is in the oil. This is their plan. Obadiah Melafia revealed, and that is what is happening. We are almost towards the tail end of 2021, entering into 2022, which is going to be brutal. They will fight tooth and nail to make sure that this thing, because they have succeeded 50% of this plan, or 55% of it thereof, they have succeeded, and their intention is to make sure that do what? They accomplish it completely come 2022 before 2023. And that is why we are raising this alarm to everybody to listen. Please don't pay attention to any useless Nigerian journalists. They are evil. All this, they are Vanguard, Punch. They have bought them. Their soul will rotten in hell. Seeing this evil, they will not write the truth. They will continue to blame the innocent people because money has given to them. These are people without shame and honor. The same people that they killed one of the finest journalists. They killed one of the finest journalists, their own colleague. Still, because of brown envelope, they will collect the money and keep on supporting the same evil. The same evil. Let's continue. Let's continue. IPOB, through its intelligence unit, has discovered that the Nigerian establishment working cohort, okay, we have read this paragraph. Let's see this one. And these vampires who murdered Dr. Chike Akuyele 2 days ago still want to sustain their murderous campaign in Biafra land, but they will meet their Waterloo. Our intelligence has revealed that they want to commit more atrocities on October 1st and blame it on Ipob. According to the intelligence, these bloodsuckers want to also attack children in Biafra land to create the impression that IPOB is now attacking school children. Killing is never part of our mandate. You have seen it. These people, that is why we tell you that these are Al-Shabaab. These are Al-Shabaab. These are de-radicalized Boko Harams, as they claim, bandits. These are repentant Boko Harams and repentant ISWAP that they have recruited. Tell me, how can a member of an ESN to come out and think of killing a children? How can our ESN do that? Even you listening, can you support? Do you think it's possible? We don't do that. But you see, our intel is revealing things. That is their plan in this October 1st. They will go and slaughter our children. Mama, Papa, hold your children, both in school. They will go and slaughter them to tag us bad name. To tag us bad name. There is no person with conscience that will do that. And you people know who we are. For what reason? For what reason? Our enemies are politicians. Our enemies are politicians. Just like Okebeki in Imo State. Even if you gun him down and nobody is claiming the responsibility, I want Chineke will claim it. Therefore, mine, if you gun him down and you are scared, I will claim it. Because these are evil. Praying day and night that they should die. But for children, there is nobody who will do that. And we have seen it happen in the Northern Zoological Republic, where they enter into school dormitories and all those things and burn children alive, kill them at will. And that is what they want to bring into Biafra land. And these are the reason why we are telling you to sit at home. Be careful. We love our people. Why we are doing all these things is for our own good. It's for our own good. Then why would we go against our people? Try to understand what we are trying to relate to everybody. These people are evil. And they have succeeded with our politicians. Anything they do, the politician will support them. Didn't you see the idiot, George Obiozo? George Obiozo, the so-called Ohaneze, is the one giving them award. Tell me, for what reason on earth can you give an award to military in Biafra land? What have they done? For what reason? To tell you that they are working hand in hand. And these are the reason why we must not listen to them. Pay attention to what we are telling you. You hear what I'm reading from Eastern Pilot. The news I'm analyzing is from Eastern Pilot, and this is an intel that have reached our desk that indeed they wanted to use today to kill children at will. When they destroy it, then we will be against us. I can never be in support of that. I just wake up and see in a video clip where children have been massacred. Definitely, I will be against it. Let's say, for example, and they succeeded and they say it is our ESN or this, that. I personally will not support it. Then you have seen they have created enmity among us. That is their duty. That is their intention, my dear brother. Understand what we are telling you. And that is why we must follow our instruction. Listen to what DOS are telling you. All the whole intelligence are on their decks. They are receiving every plan. You see this present DOS. They are receiving every move the Zoom made. Even the one they want to do. And that is why we must pay attention. Listen to Radio Biafra and you will get the information. Today is the 1st of October, the day they have planned to eliminate, to kill Biafran children. The day they have planned it. But you see how we very smarter than them. You see how the DOS, under the leadership of Oyendu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Omadike, one of Biafra land, is so smarter than them. We put sit at home. So if you die today, you are the one who caused your death. If you move out, allow your children to move out, which I know you will not be that stupid to do that. You are the one that caused it because we have played our role. For them, anything they are bringing out, we will reveal it to you. But it's not that we are going to fold our hand just revealing. Time will come when we face them, match them head on. Time is coming. We walk with time. Remember what the scripture said. It is 2 Chronicles chapter 8 verse 30. You say the children of Israel understand time and season, which help them in war. Which help them in war. Underline that word. We are following things systematically and with the divine calendar. There will be a time we will bounce on the zoo. They will be as weak as a vegetable that went to market and returned back home that couldn't sell. You know, when you take vegetable, take it to market, after 6-7 hours, you move, you couldn't sell all of them. You return home with that vegetable to become so weak. That is how the zoological, all this kangaroo camouflage military we are seeing, that is how they are going to be in that time, and we will deal with them decisively. At the end of the day, we will target, or they will target combatant casualty. That is what it is. And that is the area we are going. But we want you to be safe and enjoy Biafra when it comes. Sit at home. Let's continue. You see their plan? They want to do what? To kill children at will. Contrary to the campaign of Kanu sponsored by our enemies to demonize us, IPOB has no hand in the ordeal of attack in Biafra land. We have no pleasure in attacking or killing our people. The ultimate intention of the mastermind of this barbarity is to make Biafra land, especially southeast, as insecure and porous as terrorist-infested northern region. This is their intention. This is their intention. This is what they want Biafra land to be. But we will cure this madness. Don't worry. We will tell you that we are the son of the soil. We are connected. We are connected spiritually and physically. Don't worry. Don't worry. We will eat them. We will, when it happens, we will also come to Radio Biafra and tell you. Very, very important. Don't joke with our intelligence. Don't joke. Don't joke with us. Let's continue. We therefore want to place our people on red alert over the plot by our enemies to destabilize our region. This has become necessary following the recent revelation by a southwest governor that a northern governor is exporting bandits from the north to other parts of Nigeria. Bandits have taken over the whole north, and they are now trying to replicate such in our land. But we must resist them. It's now obvious that Fulani terrorists are everywhere and perfecting the war of jihad in our land. Remember that jihad is coming also. There are real soldiers for this jihad, and there are soldiers for political assassination. All these things are in hand for Fulanization and Islamization to dip their book inside Atlantic Ocean in fulfillment of the mission of Othman Danfodio since 1804. He is the one that killed the Serikin Yunfa. He entered Sokoto. That time, Sokoto is called Gobert. This man entered Sokoto in the disguise of Islamic preacher, a teacher who teach very well, and they accept him in one faith. In 1808, 4 years later, he killed Serikin Yunfa. He killed Serikin Yunfa, the Serikin Hausawa in Sokoto State then. It is called Gobert. Our leader has given all this lecture. He killed him, and they continue to march on with their jihad. That is why you see some part, almost all the part of the Northern Zoological Republic is an Islamic state. They start moving towards the east, towards the west. But because we are covenant children of God, Elohim knows his people and he protects them even in our stupidity, our foolishness. Our God is still there to defend us. They will not tell you that history. Something happened when their jihad is coming down from Benue side towards the lower Benue, where Biafra land started, the longitude 0, latitude 0, the kingdom of God here on earth, where it started, that was where something that has never happened happened there. Says a fly came from heaven and eat 75 jihadist soldiers. It ate them, chopped them completely. Our people were in the coastal area and in the mainland of Biafra. They don't know what happened. God was fighting for our people, despite our sin, our rebellious, our disobedience, and all those things. He still loves us, telling you all this thing to know who you are. When we tell you that we are one Chineke, we are connected. You don't understand. Most of us don't forget about what you are passing through. No money, your land is like this, the economy is bad. It's as a result of the punishment Elohim is putting in us. But time will come, it will change because everything has a time. You will see the best in us. And that is what we are fighting. These soldiers were coming, and on the process, what happened? Elohim sent such a fly, they eat them off. This is the mission of Othman Danfodio, to make sure that they reach to the Atlantic Ocean. And that is what these people are planning. Jihad is coming, and jihad is a target of the Christian people. I pity all these churches. You know, church everywhere in Nigeria, and what they'll be preaching is promoting politicians. That's why I don't have respect for pastors, a man of God. I will respect your anointing, but I will not respect your attitude and your behavior. You are there, you see, you know what they are doing. The road you are traveling, you, man of God, is moving with security, more pole, because there is no security. Whereby travel to foreign countries, not even men of God, those in high powers, you see them moving. You see people with high profile sitting in a coffee shop, only them and their driver with one security man standing beside him. They will sit in a coffee shop, drink tea, and go back to their place, go wherever they are going, because everywhere is calm. But it's calmed. No problem, no such a thing. But to you, man of God, you will be talk less of these people's man of God, that you don't even know them. They are just simple serving their God. But in Nigeria, you'll be moving with police escort, and you know that these things are being caused by politicians, and you refuse to preach it on your pulpit because you want to be in good time. You want your church, let my church be the church in Nazareth. Remember, that was what they were fighting that made them to fix Osibanjo. You remember the battle? They were fighting that time because Olusegun was there during Jonathan. Then that is why when Jonathan stupidly go to that man to pray, he don't know that the man could the man could be praying against him. You remember that picture? He kneeled down and he was praying. Finally, Jonathan was kicked off, and the Osibanjo was kicked in. The Osibanjo was kicked in so that they will have access. These are the things that you see the churches, the mega churches, our big daddies, that's supposed to speak against what is happening so that there will be freedom. They don't. They won't. Jihad is coming, just as I read in the news, and you are the target. There is no two ways about it. Jihad will never spare a Christian. You see what they call jihad, it can never spare a Christian. If jihad spares a Christian, it's not jihad, because you're an unbeliever. You are RNA, they will cut off your head. You as a clergyman, if they get you, you will not be buried with your head. They will cut off your head. So the earlier, the better you people rise up and speak the truth. Not because maybe you have school somewhere, they will withdraw your license, your private jet, you people are not paying tax on those private jets you are driving. They don't pay tax. In America, they will tax you. They will tax you beyond this thing. Some of them in America, they can't even keep their private jet. They will send it to Nigeria. Most of us don't know all these things. I'm telling you, some of the private jets you see them, our daddies are driving and whatever, some are owned by Americans, American pastors. When the tax is too much for them, they will just somehow hand it over to the zoo, to our daddies in the, with due respect, I'm not criticizing anybody, I'm not being specific, I'm talking on general platform where you will understand what is going on. They will send it to them and they will keep it in the zoo where corruption will allow everything to be, and they will not pay the taxes that are supposed to be there. These are the things, and as a result of that, our daddies in the Lord will not talk. Evil will continue. Evil will continue, but jihad is coming. These people are planning everything. If they have the mind to kill children and women, they can kill you and they take your head and bury wherever or do whatever they want to do because it is legal in their own ideology. You must know that it is ideological. It is not a political issue. It is ideological. The man that is doing it believes that what he's doing is right. He believes that what he's doing is right. And that is why he's doing it. That is why he's doing it with all. Person come and just as I'm talking now, and an innocent come against me. They can't. We love ourselves. We are one, working together. Everybody in his department You know that these guys are Igbo people. Even if they disagree, they know how to. We know how to tackle it. Not to release a bullet on the person. These things are being done by Apakiare's boys in Imo State. Apakiare killed all the whole people in FMC. Courtesy of Okebeke in Imo State. And if you call yourself an activist, rise up, do something. Don't be fooled. Do something. Go and make an investigation. What killed those people? Number one, who brought them there? Which dates they brought them? When? Wow. Investigate. Bring out the bullet. Check it. This is the only way things will work. Black people, don't expect your country to turn into good overnight. You see how we are agitating for Biafra under Hamadike from day one. Insist. He told us that it is ideological consistency. You believe in that thing and you continue on that thing, hammering on it. Not that today you are APC, tomorrow you are PDP, next tomorrow you are Africa, you are jumping just where you get granite. This is what we believe, and that is how a good country is being built. America fought with Britain, fought with them, blow them away, because the reason why people migrated from Europe to America was as a result of corruption of the monarchies that were ruling European countries then. There were a lot of empires then. They don't like it. Some people don't like it. People like Christopher Columbus and how they discovered America. They move. When they begin to establish in America, these people still come with that their mentality. Mostly the British. They come with that mentality to rule America, to hold America. These people said, no, we are in a different land now. They pull their sword, they fought, they blow the evil British away from America. They blow them away completely. They get away. That is why you have a very good democratic nation like America, despite now that the Democrats are trying to rubbish everything in America. Although I know that is everything that has beginning has an end. It's like America is coming to its end, because you cannot stay more than 400 years as a nation in this world, as history made it. But we see how they fought to liberate themselves. That is why people are queuing, taking visa to America and all those things. And that is what we are fighting in Biafra land. Understand the game. Understand the game. No pen, no pen, no gain. You must know that. No sweet without sweat. You must sweat. And that is what we are talking. Anyhow, is penning you, is penning me, is penning everybody. And that is what we must do. But we are not evil. We don't kill children. We don't kill innocent person. We don't attack anybody. Politicians are the evil ones we are looking for. They will come and give us account of all the question that need $1 million answer, but you won't. Why? They pretend as if nothing is happening because they are all involved in the evil plan to kill and slaughter Biafrans and Southerners at will in the name of gunmen. Why Fulani bandits are wiping out Christian communities in the north as being currently witnessed in southern Kaduna and Jos. The terrorists in security uniform are carrying out genocide in Biafra land. Very, very important. We are trying to explain to you, these are the reasons why you must sit at home. Don't go out. They are coming. They are looking for you. They will kill you. They have been doing it. Every idiot in Nigeria believes in money. You don't tell me they kill Abiola, they compensate them with the baboon, Obasanjo. They killed Abiola, they compensate them with the baboon, Obasanjo, and everybody keep quiet. They kill Bola Ige. They promote Jagaban and make him somebody. That is how they work. Harry Marshall, many of them, many people that were assassinated, they know what they are doing. They give money. They give money because they know that black people believe in money. The moment you drop money on the table, everybody will forget his problem. He will lose his sense of reasoning because of money, because of money, because of money. Let's finish this news. This is a very beautiful write-up from Eastern Pilot, and that is why I'm using it on this 1st of October 2021. That is sit at home in the Eastern region, from Igodo to Akwa Ibom, from Lower Benue, Southern Benue to the coastal land. Everywhere must be lock and key. You must sit at home. Don't move. Don't say that maybe they have not come towards your area and you start moving. You are endangering your life and you are frustrating our freedom as well. And if you are frustrating our freedom, you are also promoting your death tomorrow. You are promoting, because they will come. They will come. I saw, is it in Delta or whatever? There's a clip I watched the other day. It's within Delta State, either Delta State or Edo State, where these people are praying on the road. Those things we are experiencing in Jos. There was a time when Joshua Darie took over. These are the things that flamed the crisis in Jos then. These people will come purposely to pray on the street, on the road. On the road. We have traveled all over the world, some real Islamic states, a real Islamic state, but you can't see them praying on the street. They respect themselves, they respect their trends, they go to their mosque, do their prayer, their Friday prayer, and go out. I'm telling you, if you are living, if you have lived in some of the respected Islamic countries, you will understand what I'm telling you. But in the zoo, they will use it for problem. I was watching that clip. It's around the Do or Delta, and they were blocking road, and the indigenous people are passing, and they are shouting, talking. The person that was filming it and just talking, you'll be talking, and the thing will continue going on. You will continue talk, and they'll continue doing their thing because they hold the power. If you touch anyone there, it will flame up a different thing. So the only way is, as we are sitting at home now, maybe you are in Igodo. Even if you are in the village, they are not coming there to kill you or whatever. Still respect our order by sit at home and preach this message across that area. The whole world will see what we are doing, even though they don't want to talk. They themselves will know that indeed we are united, we are one, and they will be afraid of us. They will let us go. They will let us go. That miracle you want to happen will just happen because you obey this order of the sit at home in Igodo, in Akwa Ibom, in Cross River, in all the whole coastal area, in Bayelsa, because you obey the order. They will be afraid of us. They will be afraid of us, and they will let us go at the right time, which is now. But if you continue to do your head boggly, claiming what you are not, or this time still allowing this unity factors they are putting in us, we are not one, this, that, we want to colonize you, take your oil. If you are still believing in all those bullshit, that is why you will see they will succeed. And when they catch me, you are the next, and your own is very easy because you don't reason. Short and simple. They know that we are the one blocking them from not reaching you. They know. And that is why they are targeting us. But what we want you is just to agree with what we are doing. Give the strength, give the unity, give the energy. Let those in the forefront fight this battle, and it will end. And your children, generation to generation, will enjoy the ancestral land. Very, very important. We must understand this. That is why we thank God and utilize the strength he's given to us to fight for everybody. Our leader is inside now. He's fighting for you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, with all the whole wisdom God has given to him, with all the whole knowledge, if he corrupt it, if our leader corrupt it now and swing into zoo politics, he will excel. You know that. You that is from Migodo. You know, you that is in coastal area, you know that. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is very talented, very intelligent. It's natural gift. If he corrupt it and decide to join them, nobody will speak for you again. He will make money. He will become rich. But you don't have good road. You don't have water. You don't have electricity. No hospital. Your schools, buildings have been dilapidated. But you claim you are Niger Delta. Are you not stupid? Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not ashamed of yourself? They have corrupt all your political leaders. your elders cannot speak the truth, even though they know the truth, because these Fulanis have corrupted them. The only way is this sit at home we are doing. I know why I'm saying this thing, because I remember the tears of our dear sister, Efe, Omote Biafra, in the question he asked during the question and answer. The lady, I was just in the spirit calculating how painful it is for her. She is an activist pushing for the restoration of Biafra, but it's feel that in her own home, they are not doing the right thing and she's not happy. You are listening now, you may be listening, you must, because for the sake of your own sister, you must sit at home. Nobody's taking anything for you. I'm not begging you for anything. No Igbo man is coming to your land. Rather, is an Hausa man who will, on the day of his prayer, he will block your ancestral road, whereby your ancestors has nothing to do with his way of worship, but he will bring it in because their great-grandfather, Otman Damfodio, has already established it in the north. And they have vowed that they will reach to that water that God bless you with. So this is the time. Those in the coastal region, you must listen. And that is why we are working hard. The media team are working hard to make sure, via the DOS, to make sure that we have our relay station within your area. The thing is that most of the time, you people don't show interest. You don't show interest. You don't call on radio. You don't contribute. You keep quiet. What you will be targeting, like somebody in Biafra State now be targeting to give him contract, to guide the pipeline, for Dangote to be taking the oil. Pipeline to guide the oil well. That Sultan of Sokoto in desert, far away from you, is owning the whole oil block. But you would like to be a security guard. These are the kind of thing you see from our people. When you see it, you get bored, you get weak. Your inheritance, natural inheritance. Somebody in Sokoto, in Kanu, in Zamfara State is the one owning it. And you'll be fighting Igbo man. Igbo man. Now we have come, we have realized, but most of us have not changed the mentality. Our brothers in the coastal region, you are the one we are speaking to. You must lock down. If your governor comes out, any politician, kill him. You must kill him. They are the one making your life miserable. I saw what Akpabio was talking rubbish, a cracking joke. You see how the people we are clapping for them as they are. That is how these people have something in their tongue. When they speak, they are very eloquent, very sweet, in a comic way. In fact, they are comedians. They are just one project for how many years? With all the billions, 88 point something billion. Have you forgotten? They pump into NDDC. They pump 88 point something billion. They pump there. Where did that money go? How can you see it? It is your politicians. When you are sitting at home and they are talking, cut off the head. Don't see, we must. If we don't rise up to this level, we are going nowhere. You see that politician, just as you see Akpabio talking, forget about what have you gained from him. Cut off his head. Cut off. These are your problems. So loyal. Our politicians from the coastal region, from the southern part, are so humble to this Fulani. And that is why they are using them against you. This is a new growth. This is an undergrowth growing up. This is a new breed coming up. And you must work with it for future generation. That's your little child. You are using money you got from pipeline to train. That's your boy. Tomorrow, do you know what they will do? If you are doing the pipeline business guide, maybe tomorrow they will go and form another group, another gang that will be guiding the pipeline. They will form another one. You now have multiple gangs. By the time the job do not reach you, they are the one projecting these games in Abuja. You people don't know. Then you see this gang will be attacking this gang, and you are killing yourself. This is what they planned. This is what they planned. They put it. This gang A, gang B, that is safeguarding oil pipeline ABC. Then they will do the algebra times pipeline BCD against this one. Then this guy, before you know it, 2 of you or 3 of you will clash, and you will destroy yourself. You reduce in population, and they will be very happy. They'll form another one. But if you have wisdom, if you have the knowledge, if you understand what we are doing in this 1st of October, you lock everything down. Don't listen to any politician. And if they get closer to you, take that your gun, blow him down, sit at home. Let us put fear in them. Soon or soonest, we will be free. You yourself will decide how you want to do your things, your natural resources and whatever you want. You decide on who to give and who not to give. Not that somebody in Sokoto, in Meduguri, in Kanu will be dictating. Have you traveled from Port Harcourt to Meduguri before? You see how far it is? Somebody is there removing your brain. Wake up, my dear people. Very, very important. Very, very important what we are saying. This is Radio Biafra Hausa-Service 2, coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike, one of Biafra land, a blessed man. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a blessed man. You must know that. And that is why you must remember that Isaiah 54 verse 17 is with him. The Bible says, no weapon fashioned against him shall prosper. No weapon. You will see it in the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They will try, but they will fail. Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 19 said, they will fight you, but they will fail. For I am with you. I will take care of you. I, the Lord, have spoken. You will see it working effectively in the life of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No man can touch his life until when Jehovah Elohim decided, say, my son, you have finished your work, return back to me. That is you just see it, but say now, you be this, it can't work. Forget about those charade. Rather, they will be dying on the process. Watch what is going to happen. We are making it clear to all and the sundry that if nothing is done to stop this senseless killing in our land by the enemies of Biafra, we will have no other option than to order ESN to leave the bushes and the forests to the town and villages to flush out the northern exported killer terrorists who are bent on killing and slaughtering our people in the name of unknown gunmen, while mischievously blaming their atrocity on IPOB and the ESN operatives. We are calling on everybody in Biafra land to join hand and support IPOB and ESN to flush these murderous killers ravaging our land, particularly Imo and Anambra State. Enough of this madness. Comrade Emma Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB. They are trying to touch the tail of the tiger. They are trying to touch the tail of the tiger. And you know that tiger will fight. Tiger fights more than the lion. Lion at a certain time will eat despite their group. But tiger, don't try it. Tiger will fight. When they'll be doing this thing and ESN will leave the bush and come into the city, you will see war. You will see war. But we don't want it to be in that way. And we are warning. But if this nonsense continue, brother, you are going to see it, because we have no option. What we are looking for is Biafra, and Biafra we must get. Very, very important. Irrespective of whatever is going to cost, we don't care who the ox is gore. You must have that in mind. Very, very important, my dear brothers and sisters. If they push us to that level, we will do it, because nothing will stop Biafra restoration. And for Biafra to come, men and women being alive have to enforce it to come. And this is the time, and we are alive. We continue to give glory to Elohim, who has given us Ohamadike to teach us all these things. If not, what are we going to do? So we continue. Let's take another news before we open our line to see the reaction. Our brothers from various places, you will call to tell us what is happening. We will open the line for today, but let's see one or two of this news we have in our desk we may like to look into in the northern part of the Zoological Republic. Let's see what Gumi is saying. Gumi, the clerics that is negotiating for the bandits. You know Gumi, Abubakar Ahmed Gumi, you know him. Let's see this news. It says, bandit cannot kidnap me because we preachers listen to them. Sheikh Gumi. Sheikh Gumi said they can't kidnap him because they listen to him, because they preach, they bring the message to them. This is just an excuse. This is an excuse to cover up. He is their father. He is the one that telling them who to kidnap, where not to go. The bandits that have been now de-radicalized, and the one that have been, the other news we read last week. The news was telling us that the bandits in the northeast, the one in the Sokoto, towards the Sokoto, that they are converting them now, teaching them how to shoot down aeroplane and all those things. In other words, they are Boko Haram in Sokoto. Let's see one or two sentences he said here. Controversial Islamic scholar Sheikh Ahmed Abubakar Gumi has said bandits terrorizing the country love those who show them respect and understanding. According to People Gazette, Gumi said this while filing question from students during a lecture at the Ahmadu Bello University Zaria on Wednesday. The cleric, who has been visiting the gunmen in the forest in an attempt to negotiate a peace deal with them, says his interaction with them have been easy because he always goes through the door. I go through the door, not the window. If you go through the door, you will go in and come back safely, he said. Gumi said if the bandits were given a listening ear, their resolve would be softened and would become more amenable and abandoning their violent way. You see how Gumi is defending bandits. I'm reading Nigerian newspaper, how Gumi is defending bandits. Our dear Christian bishops, Jews, can you understand what politics is? Can you understand what this man is doing? Just have an understanding. That's all I'm saying. Our daddy Jews. This is Abubakar Ahmed Sheikh Gumi. You see how he's romancing the word, defending criminals that are raping women, killing children, destroying farm, doing all manner of things, kidnapping people at will, ransom. You see how your fellow, don't say you are more holy than him, is the same God. Remember that the God of Sheikh Abubakar Ahmed Gumi and your own God is the same God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. There's no two ways about it. Don't come and claim you are so holy or special in this issue. I'm saying this thing for you, our daddies, the Jews, our own clergymen, to stand for your own people. You see how this man, your own people have not committed the kind of sin his own people are doing. Raping women, cutting them into pieces, children, all manner of heinous crime. They have never done such, but still you don't want to identify with them. You don't want to align with them. You don't want to associate yourself with them. You are more holy. You are more holy than Jesus himself even. You are more precious than any other thing. Look at this man. He's serving the same God. Because as long as his faith and your faith is concerned, one thing I know, both the Jewish faith, your own faith, the faith of this man are the same God. They came from the same Torah, from the same Abrahamic lineage. It's just that everybody deviate from this to that to that. So it's the same God. And see how he is defending his own people in a political platform. He knows that this thing is politics. He defends his own people. But you're always righteous at all time. Always righteous. Rejecting your own people, talking against them. How many bishops do we have in Enugu State? How many bishops do we have in Igbo land? Our daddy's bishop, our Catholic and Anglican bishop, they killed 22 young men. 22 young men in Emene. Nigerian police, DSS, assassinated, murdered 22 young boys at will, instantly. Under 2 or 3 minutes, they just opened fire and they died. How many Catholic and Christian bishops stand up to condemn that thing? If not one man I respect, one bishop of Nseka I respect, that I always play his clip, that came out and said something. How many of you, your own children, these are, some of them would have been ex-mass servants, some of them would have been all those things serving you, and other big Pentecostal Jews that are working with the politicians, with the government in power. How many of you stand to defend? But look at Abubakar Ahmed Sheikh Gumi, who is serving the same God of Abraham, Isaac. Their God is not different from your God as long as the book of life is concerned. See what he's saying, defending, telling you that if you must go to them, to the bandit, you must listen to them, go through the door, don't go through the wind. You see how it's romancing word, defending them. But you will be the one that will come out and make a show, make a video to condemn us. Our leader was abducted in Kenya. A respected Igbo a clergyman come and talk rubbish on his Facebook that is in Brazil, is with women to tell you the inner, when he have not even gotten the real news, to tell you what he has in mind against his own people, to tell you this, what is his subconscious mind, what is, just as I'm preaching now, maybe you don't know what is really in my mind. You will know it when there is something like an emotional outburst. How do I react? That is when you know my true character, my true attitude, the real one. That is what busted out of that, our man of God, our daddy. He's made mention of something he don't know about our leader to tell you his heart. But look at Sheikh Ahmed Abubakar Gume. Look at what he's saying, defending. He's giving lecture in Ahmad Bello University, defending their own bandits, which they brought in for the completion of the mission of their great grandfather Othman Danfodio to colonize the entire Zoological Republic. Look at his statement. In this 21st century, he's saying this. And they have been begging the Buhari to tag these people terrorists they don't want. But they have bring some aircraft down. They are bandits, just ordinary criminals. As what's his name, the old fool, Lai Mohammed said, it's just a criminal. They are just there to criminalize. You're just painting his word. If you listen to that clip in AIT. I'm talking to our own people to understand how they are destroying themselves. And you, the clergymen, when they kill you, because then there is something in their mind. They see you as in a different way. You are their target. Your head will go off. Your head will go off. Some of you cannot even stay in your church to preach and support the sit at home we are doing. Some of you won't. You will even be angry because maybe you have a Friday morning mass or all night and you have calculated the offering and change you collect from people and all those things. Most of you will not. You will be targeting on your selfish interest. That is why Christianity is dying, because it's too selfish. Everybody wants to acquire. Christianity is just like a personal business. It is no more the body of Christ. Everybody is fighting on his own. Everybody is fighting on his own. This is why we must understand what our dear daddies are doing to rush. We must understand. I am just telling you what Sheikh Abubakar Ahmed said, what he said. I am just telling you what he said. On this day, the 1st of October, 2021, that we declare it at home. I'm just reading the news. Very, very important. Very, very important. Very, very important. Very, very important. Let's finish the news. Let's finish the news. Let us finish the news we have here. Sorry, my iPad is going off. All right. Okay, he said, I go through the door, not the window. If you go through the door, you will go in and come back safely. Gumi said, if the bandits were given a listening ear, their resolve would be softened and would become more amenable and abandoning their violent way. Give criminal. Those who are raping women, raping children, killing them, kidnapping people, collecting ransom, give them a listening ear. That is what he's saying. When asked why the bandit has not kidnapped him, despite his numerous visit to their den, Gumi said, when we meet them, we don't speak. We give them the microphone to speak, even for 1 hour. When we first approached them, we saw that they were holding their warrant ready to fire, but the time we finish our meeting, they will hand They will hand in their weapon and we will be taking pictures. So this is the power of human interaction, which is what we are here to study as a social science, as a social scientist. This is the approach. You see how he painted the word, move it out of religion, move it inside religion, move it into education and whatever, in order to hold your mind. Tomorrow now you agree with him that indeed is because he went there and they give them a listening ear, and that is why they didn't kill him, whereby he is their patron, whereby this is an agenda planned. Everybody's working in his own department. Just as I'm broadcasting now on Radio Biafra from this platform, another person is doing his own, maybe in finance department, another person is a coordinator somewhere, another person is on ESN, another person is on wherever on the right, on the desktop. Everybody's on his own, doing for the same Biafra agenda. Yes, doing. That is what Gumi is doing. He's doing his own. Nasru El-Rufai is doing his own. Buhari is doing his own. The Metiala are doing their own. This is a well-planned thing, marshaled out, telling people to continue. This is a well-planned thing. But he has told you that it is because of this reason that you are studying social. You are a studying social scientist in the university. Whereby this is lie. Whereby this is lie. This is lie. You just want to use your brain. I'm saying this thing to our own dear daddies to have understanding. The preacher said he had been able to gain the bandits' sympathy because he treats them as human beings and respect them. He treats bandits as human beings and respect them. But the same Abubakar Ahmed Gumi has called us Ipob terrorists. He has called us terrorists because we are not his brother. We don't believe in the same faith. But these criminals, these bandits that have kidnapped you, that is listening to me, you that is listening to me, they have kidnapped you before, they have killed you and do something to your relatives. Abubakar Ahmed Gumi is respecting them, following them. But we have not done such, and we are not interested in doing, unless you go against us, unless you become a saboteur, because we will not spare sabo. That is the respect I give them. I say, come and sit with me. Come and sit down. I want to hear from you. With that respect, the Fulani man, you can get him. So don't be surprised if you are nice to him, if you are ready to listen to him, if you are trying to understand his problem, if you put your leg in his own shoe, he will listen to you. You will go to the forest and return safely, inshallah. Gumi assured. Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't, because you hear what Gumi said. You won't come back alive. They will destroy you. They will destroy you. They will destroy you. I'm analyzing this news for more insight to our people, our own clergymen. Just as today is sit at home, did you preach it to your people? Say, sit at home to what your brothers are doing is for your own good. How many of us preach it? Some are even angry. Some are talking different things. Whereby you don't have road, nothing. How will that thing come? Do you think it's just to kneel down and pray and God will come down and do it? It's impossible. It has never happened any place. Even Israel, we read in the scripture that is so miraculous, everything, they build their land with their hand. They go to war. God helped them. The Bible said that Moses was on top of the mountain, lifting his hand. That is prayer. But Joshua was in the battlefield, defeating the enemy. So while you are praying, you will support us in this enforcement via your pulpit, telling people to listen to what we are doing, to follow our instruction. Don't listen to the government, so that we will bring the kingdom down here on earth, which is Biafra. That is what we're expecting you, our daddies, and for your own safety as well, because you are not saved. You are not saved. You are the one they will target when they come. Let's take this one finally. Governor Omai counter IPOB say no sit at home in Ebonyi State on October 1. Devil Mai, please, I would like to receive calls from Ebonyi State, those who are in that area, to counter this headline news. Devil Mai said in his interview, he said that there will be no sit at home that everybody must go. So let's see what is happening. That was yesterday he made that utterance. Let's see what is happening. And on that note, I'll go straight in opening the line. Because I know that is about some few minutes to 9 a.m. in Biafra land right now. Should be about 13 minutes to 9 a.m. in the sacred land of Biafra land. The line will be open, and mostly I would like calls from this point state. Let's see whether people are listening to criminals or listening to the voice of Jehovah. This is Radio Biafra Hausa-Service 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike, one of Biafra land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He's the director of Radio Biafra and her television, and he's the commander of the armies of Biafra, the greatest man living on earth and the blessed man as well. This broadcast is coming to you from me, a servant of the Most High, a servant of the indigenous people of Biafra, and a proud disciple of our leader in the person of Nwa Chineke. Our lines are open right now. You can call in to make your contribution, to report to us what is happening in your own location, where you are, how people are responding, and as well, if the Al-Shabaab in uniform claiming unknown gunmen are there, what they are doing, you can as well report to us. Very, very important, because we must let the world know. You can call in with this number, +183 263 73499. I repeat once again, +183 263 73499. +183 263 73499. Or you can get us with this one, +614 818 70925. +614 818 70925. +618 70 +614 818 70925. +614 818 70925. Any of this line you call, you will have access to us, and you'll be able to speak to Biafrans all over the world. We are here live and direct, and our lines are open right now.
Ọchịchị ga-esi n'aka Ojukwu bịa onye eze, anyị chọrọ ọchịchị gọwa ruo mgbe ebighị ebi. Abụ m onye amamihe, nne m nwanyị rapụkwa m ma bara onwe mami. Onye nwụrụ anwụ ewere akwụcha kechie ya anya. Omeninyo bakweri, omeninyo bakweri. Biafra kunye buso Nigeria. Maka gini Nina bụ ndị na-amaghị Chineke, kere ha. Komando butere ya komando. Butere ya komando. Butere ya komando. Igbo beri ma n'oruwo Chineke ntị, ọ dị megbo Chukwu chibanye. Igbo beri ma n'oruwo Chineke ntị, ọ dị megbo Chukwu chibanye. Nwoke mara mma chibanye, ndị abụ ọnụ chibanye, ọ dị megbo Chukwu chibanye.
Most of the Biafra war songs aimed derogative invectives of the Nigerian government of oligarchy, who directed the killing of innocent Biafran women and children by imposing blockade on Biafra. All human contact with the outside world was cut off. Hence, the Nigerian military junta added hunger to the already existing weapons of mass destruction in their arsenal. Neither food nor medicine were allowed into Biafra. Hence, malnutrition begot kwashiorkor, also known as Harrow-Wilson syndrome.
We are Biafra.
Call on the line, presume should be Desmond. Can you hear me, Desmond?
Yes, Wachinek, I can hear you loud and clear.
You're welcome, my dear brother.
Thank you, Wachineke, and good morning from here for your good work and your wonderful work, Wachineke. You always put it the way it is, and you're always on point. This is the most important thing, and our people must understand, because the message is going around. I'm not at home, but I've been able to see some news online that is trending about the successful sit at home, total lockdown of Biafra land. And also there is one, in fact, if somebody just tell me, just about 10 minutes ago, I was with somebody, and he told me, he just came to me and he said Desmond, the Nigerian people have that they are wising up, So, and I asked him, why do you say so? He said, before, if it was before, by this time you would have seen happy independence all over the social media, trending, telling Nigeria happy independence, Nigeria happy independence. But now nobody, that even somebody, one of these YouTubers or something that posts happy independence there, that people were insulting him. And that somebody commented at him that after this happy independence you posted, go and look at your, after today, go and look, your followership are going to drop drastically. That issue. So, and then another person, where we are talking, another person came and he said that if the only post he saw on social media was the place where they posted these people that were killed 20th of October 2020 during the NSAS protest, So Nigeria is sinking, and I thank God the work Radio Biafra is doing. You people that have been spreading the gospel is been wonderful, and is sinking, the message is getting across, no matter what the politicians, the enemies are doing, but the ordinary people, the people that are feeling the heat, at least to an extent, they are getting the message. And we want it to continue that way. And we must encourage Biafrans to continue to support what we are doing so that we can sustain this gospel, so that we can be able to be spreading this gospel around. Because once we wake the consciousness of the people, Nigeria will collapse automatically. Machineke, let me also, before I continue, let me great Biafrans and IPOB family members worldwide, and our leader, His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Chukwu Kabema will continue to be with you, and you lead us into Biafra and to eternity. He said, Machineke, for Biafrans in Italy, we are calling on everybody to support ESN. As you have analyzed this morning, they have seen what is going on in our land. The politicians, Nigeria DSS, Nigeria Army, the Fulani Caliphate, they are using some people in our land in the name of court groups to be committing havoc in Anambra and Imo and other states in Biafra land. And we cannot allow this to continue. And it is our responsibility to guide and secure our land for our people to be able to live like humans. We are facing economical degradation, strangulation, hardship, and everything. And yet, these politicians and this evil caliphate will not allow our people to even get just a simple air, just to live their life. They want to bring fear, they want to bring destruction in our land, and Chukwu Kabema will forbid it, because we have to support ESN, and the needful must be done, just like what we've read, that if they don't stop this nonsense, honestly, ESN will be out on the towns and on the state of Biafra to stop this nonsense, because our land cannot be a battlefield for politicians. They can go to Abuja and do all that. They can go and kill themselves in Abuja. We don't care. But Biafra land will not take this. So Biafrans in Italy, we are calling you, IPOB National Body, signed by the IPOB National Coordinator, has been calling you people to stand up and support what we are doing. We didn't say IPOB families, we say Biafrans in Italy. The reason why we are doing this is because we know that there are many Biafrans in Italy who are not yet part of what we are doing. We know you people, we know your location, but we are trying to subtly call on you to join us, because if we put forces together, the enemy cannot even take a finger out of us. So please support ESN. Even though you are not an IPOB family member, but support ESN. And for you to support ESN, as long as you are in Italy, please do call these numbers from IPOB National Body, signed by the National Coordinator. +39 35100 46055. I repeat, +39 35100 46055. It is the IPOB National Coordinator's number in Italy. And the second one is +39 3512 551274. I repeat, +39 3512 551274. It is the IPOB National PRO number in Italy. Please and please, any of the number you call, you'll be directed on how to support DSN. Mwachineke, I want to say something about this killing going on by DSS in Biafra land. They cannot stop us. But we want to also tell our prominent people, you know, those people that are prominent in our land, that you are not a politician, those people in the classes of the husband of Dora Akuli, you all must be very, very careful on how you associate with politicians. They will be in Abuja, they will be calling you, you'll be giving them information on what is happening on ground, you'll be telling them your movement, then they will send these court boys to come after you. So you have to be very, very careful, you know, because these are the people now, they will start eliminating you, just as Melafia said it, this is their plan, this is the plan of the Fulani. When Fulani tell them in Abuja, from Abuja, they will call you, and then your life will be in danger. And we have to encourage Biafrans to please, just as our HOD, Mazi Chikedozium, said yesterday, you know, that if you see anybody committing this crime and you are in a position, but don't endanger yourself. But if you are in a position to get video or picture of them, please do it. But don't endanger yourself. Don't endanger yourself. We are talking about those people committing these heinous crimes in our land. These court boys that the politicians are using, our leader has banned courts in Biafra land. And we don't want this thing. And we are telling you that Akapatun, you people so you cannot, our people cannot be suffering and be undergoing this kind of torture, this trauma, this psychological pain. And I want to know, I know that Biafrans today, we are going to sit at home, even as we will start preparing for the 1 month lockdown of Biafra, because if they don't bring our leader, whom they kidnapped, an extraordinary rendition to what is it, from Kenya to Nigeria by Nigeria, you know, if they don't bring him to court on the 21st of October this month, we are going to shut down the land of Biafra for a good 1 month. And we will support our people to be feeding, to be eating well. We did it, our leader did it during the NSAS, and we are going to do it again. After which, if they don't, we are going to lock down Biafra land indefinitely. This is our time to take back our freedom. We have come to take our freedom and our land. And there is no going back in it. Politicians can do whatever they want to do. The media can write whatever nonsense, whatever junk they feel like to write. We don't care, because our people must live like human beings. A caliphate can do whatever they want to do. Fulani terrorists, and if we catch Fulani terrorists, we will kill all of you, because we've want you to leave the land of Biafra. We don't want you there. You people are there killing, raping, causing havoc in our land. And this can no longer be tolerated. And it is high time our people stand up to these challenges that we have, and then we face it once and for all, and then fight it and take our freedom and live like humans. It is very, very important. Thank you very much, Mwachineke, and God bless you from here.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. Thank you very much, Mazi Desmond. You have been doing great. Keep it up. Keep it up. Let's take this call. Caller, you are live on air. Presume should be my dear brother from Spain. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, I can hear you, my lovely brother. God bless you and bless your family. You are too much. If I call you Delegua the second, don't be offended, because you are very, very intelligent. God bless Biafrans. Whatever we are doing it with all our heart. I don't want to say anything this morning. You know, nobody is born all-knowing. Nobody is born unknowing except God Almighty in heaven that knows everything. So please, what I want to tell you is use this power that God has given to you now by announcing to Radio Biafra that we would like to, we in diaspora should listen our call or calling. We want to hear from those in Biafra land. These are the people that will feed us and tell us exactly if our people are cooperating or not, so that those in diaspora cannot come and dominate this holy platform. We that in diaspora want to hear, to know from our people in Biafra land, so that we can be able to be sure that yes, all that our leaders have been telling them that they are doing this in accordance. Please, this is exactly what I want to use this power now to tell them. We that in diaspora should not call at all. Let us hear from our people at home. God bless you and bless your family. I love you so much, and I love Biafra.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. Thank you very much. That's what I used to do. It's just that sometimes their network, but I'm waiting for their call, mostly from Ebonyi State, because I would like us to shame devil mind. Thank you very much. Let's take this call. Those of us, our brothers in Biafra land, in coastal region, please, I would like to get your call. Very, very important. Call on the line on the signal. Can you hear me? Caller, can you hear me from signal? The other caller, hold it.
Mazi,
I'll get back to you.
Mazi,
We don't delay you, my dear brother. You are welcome.
We don't delay you, sir. May your days belong, sir. Thank you so much for your resoluteness and the propagating of the mission of the message of freedom, liberation for our fatherland. Elohim will see you through because we are among the 100 men. Machineke, I'm calling from my location. I just want to wish the zoo happy slavery because every October 1st is the renewing of their slavery from their British master. It's nothing but slavery, bondage. That's what they are renewing. Slavery, bondage, suffering, misery, killing. Because I think British created Nigeria, used it to practice corruption. The zoo is where they used to practice corruption and genocide. Then make their land to be paradise, using the zoo to practice corruption and genocide. But our people here to see this, which the Janjaweed are the caretaker of the zoo, managing it for them. We have been in that dungeon, in that prison, for over 60 years now. We have been in that prison of the zoo, the court country. We have been in that prison, and this is time for us to liberate ourselves from that cage, the court country. So there's nothing good about it. Nothing ever good. This is our time for us to break away from that prison. We have been in that prison for so long, and it has caused a lot of damages for our people. Damages upon damages. Loss of dreams and talent. Because who is in a prison does not showcase his talent and knowledge and this thing. How can you showcase your talent and dreams? You will be dreaming in the prison now. That's where we are for so long. But through the grace of Elohim, he sent his servant, Nnamdi, to come and liberate us. Because he has a covenant with our forefathers. And our leader understood it. So he took the course, he took the bone on his head and obeyed for the call. Because no Igbo man alive will ever do this thing for us. Nobody would do, now. Which Igbo man? Is it all these morons they call governors and senators that have sold their souls? I don't even know if they have any brain left on their head, on their brain, because if they do, they could have seen the writing or the handwriting in the wall. But no, they are still wallowing in their stupor of stupidness and foolishness, just because they are playing politics. Whether they are the Janjaweed are using them against their own people. So the time I come, my brother, that is why we don't take chances. So, you see this time around, when I am bro, go double on house, so they came for them, I gave you now, to the end. The best thing that would happen in our life to fight that for this kingdom of God, which is Biafra, or the best thing that will ever happen to us. So, Fulani Janjaweed. And all these damn politicians and all the governors, one day, Hachakwala danger, Maka ESN, the high tension now, IPOB, the high tension now, the only China danger this time around. Let them vacate and give way because we need to take this our destiny into our hands. Enough is enough. Don't give IPOB worldwide. Don't leave my leader, Mazi Nnamdi. He will eat the fruit of his labor and he will see Biafra. And remember, he promised Elohim will never forget. He promised to rebuild that temple in Arochukwu, and he will complete it and then see his people through. Thank you, Martinez, and God bless you, and God bless Biafrans worldwide. Shalom, sir.
Shalom. Thank you very much, my dear brother, for that wonderful one. And we continue. Caller on the next line. Thank you for holding it. Can you hear me, caller, now? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You're welcome, brother. Thank you for holding the line.
Okay, thank you. Just a quick one. My name is Ugo. I'm calling from Italy.
Sorry?
I know that My name is Ugo. I'm calling from Italy.
Okay, Ugo. All right, you are welcome. Ugo from Italy.
I just want to pass a quick information because I know that also they will start spreading the propaganda. I called Imo State now. They told me that everywhere is shut down.
Good. That's wonderful. That's good.
Yeah.
God bless you for that.
Everywhere is shut down. But okay, called some traditional rulers yesterday and also students. And made a recorded speech. So every time they will start spreading it. And it will look as if maybe that something is happening in Imo State. It was recorded yesterday when he invited some traditional rulers and some students just to make a normal recorded speech that they would want to use to bring to Canada today. So that's what I wanted to communicate. All right, it's a pleasure talking to you. God bless you.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. I'll go from Italy for that wonderful confirmation. Imo State is shut down completely. Thank you very much. I need more confirmation. Paul, can you hear me? Paul, can you hear me? Paul, can you hear me? Paul Gabon. Paul Gabon, can you hear me? I don't think. Paul, you're Paul Onyemere. Why Gabon network is making zoological? Why? This is Radio Biafra Hausa-Service. Everywhere is locked down. Imo State is shut down completely. Who is Okebeke? Biafrans, we must have this thing in mind. This is our time. We decide what happened. That is why it took me some time to preach to our brothers in the coastal region to make everything happen. Let's take our destiny by our hands. Power belongs to us. We decide what happened. Who is the government? Who is the governor? Who is the so-called idiot? Criminals that are stealing you. Who are they that will just sit in Abuja controlling your life? Let's stand as one family and decide what will happen. Let's tell them that we are no, our mumu don't do. Paul, can you hear me? Paul, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi, good morning.
Welcome, my dear brother.
Yes, Mazi, good morning. I love your analysis this morning. What I'm telling those Janjaweed is that we are not Fulani, we are not terrorists. Those Janjaweed, one woman came to my shop this morning, and when she saw what I put on CNN this morning, I put on television, what they are saying about Fulani, that woman just cried and said, these people, they have come to our land. I say, yes. He said, we should work hard. They are foolish people in Guinea. They doesn't allow them to, Fulani to occupy any touch anything. They are killing them. They are origin from Mauritania. I say, yes. They are origin from Mauritania. And we are dealing with them. And they are using the politicians in our place to conquer us. But it cannot happen because IPOB Mazi stand up for us to have our land and get our nation back. So, but no going back. And this morning, I'm congratulating those in Biafra land. They are doing us proud for them to sit at home, don't stand. Rejecting the zoo, rejecting Nigerian flag, rejecting anything called zoo. What we need is Biafra. We need our nation back. No going back about it. And IPOB here in Gabon, especially those in Libreville, tomorrow is a video, as I said, because of our brothers who got their tomorrow is the wakekeeping, we must honor them. At our police, we must honor them. The time is 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, I mean to say. 2 o'clock to 10 o'clock. So people must be there so that we can honor our brothers. So Mazi, I congratulate all the whole prophet. As I said, tomorrow is a video Saturday of our brother at our police by 2 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Both IPOB here in Libreville. So Mazi, thank you for analysis for us. And I know that Biafra is here. As soon as that IPOB is on ground, no election in Biafra land. And now people must go and relax. They should not allow themselves to be killed as DSS are killing them. And thanks to IPOB. We are not killing people. All we need is for you to pray and stay at home and they respect the command of IPOB. IPOB, US has said that no election, everybody must sit at home today. And we must sit at home and no campaign, no election in Biafra land. Mazi, thank you for the opportunity you give to me. God bless you and bless our leader and protect our leader wherever he is now. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mazi Onyemere. Paul from Gabon. Let's take this caller, believes is our national PRO. Brother, can you hear me?
Mazi, good morning.
Raise your voice a bit.
Sir.
Can you hear me?
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, it's better now.
Are you hearing me now?
Yeah.
Yes. Good morning, sir.
Welcome, brother.
Yes, great Biafrans, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, great Biafrans all over the world. My name is Nkotimezia Wisdom. Nkotimezia Wisdom is from Ohaji. Ohaji is in Imo province, Biafra land. I'm calling from my location. I just called this morning, to commend Biafrans, Today is sit at home. There is nothing like the zoo celebration in our land. We are here this morning showing the whole world that we have rejected Nigeria because Nigeria is celebrating 61 years today. But the 61 years they are celebrating is nothing. It's worth nothing. 61 years they are celebrating is shedding of blood. 61 years they are celebrating is no electricity. 61 years they are celebrating is no employment for the youth after going to school. 61 years they are celebrating is 61 years of killing their own citizens. Nigeria is only country that knows how to kill their citizens. So they are celebrating failure. A fool of 40 is a fool forever. Nigeria shall remain forever and ever remain the way they are. And all the indigenous people in that contortion shall be liberated. They shall be set free, which Biafra is number one. We must be free from Nigeria. I want to appreciate all the Biafrans, all the ones that are sitting at home today. Chukwukabama will bless them, and I urge them to continue. We have just started, and we shall show the world who we are. We are the great Biafrans, so we are not going back. It's either they give us Biafra, even we are not telling them to give us Biafra again. We must take Biafra in our hands. Then I am here this morning to warn politicians that we have said no election in Anambra State. No matter the kangaroo they are doing for them to declare state of emergency so that they will do election, we say no election is no election. There will be no more election because the one we have been voting since 1914, they created that zoological republic to today. There is nothing that we have benefited from politicians. So no election. So anybody jumping up that he wants to become governor of Anambra State, prepare for your death because you will die. You will not smell that seat. That seat, if it will be vacant, let it be vacant. So I want to urge all the Anambralians that they should not do even no campaign in Anambra State. And also I want to use this opportunity to wish our Ambazonian brothers, our neighboring countries, happy Independence Day. Ambazonia have stand, it have stand. No going back. Chukwukabama will protect the land of Ambazonia. He will also protect the land of Biafra. Thank you, Mazi, for taking my call. May Chukwukabama bless you. Thank you. I sign off from here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, my dear brother, and keep up the good work you are doing from your own location. And all of us will restore Biafra and go home. That is what we are doing here. I need a call from Ebonyi State. Does it mean that our radio is not working in Ebonyi State? Because we need to prove to the world that are listening to what we are doing that all these governors, whatever, they are nobody. He made a statement which we have published that the Ebonyi State people will come out. So I need a call from there to jettison him. Call on the line. Can you hear me? We're live on air on Radio Biafra Hausa-Service. Caller, can you hear me? Caller, can you hear me? Caller, can you hear me? You are using Biafra line to call, and that is why I picked the call. I want to pick your calls, but I don't know. Caller, can you hear me?
Good morning, much naked.
Good morning. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. You have the mic. Tell us what is.
Good morning. Good morning, Biafrans all over the world. My name is Oko Pius. I am calling from Ebonyi State, precisely Abakaliki.
You are calling from Ebonyi State, brother?
Yes.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Tell us what is happening there. I'll give you a chance. Just analyze. Tell us the truth.
Yes, from my location, people, at Ebonyi State, those Okada riders and the Keke riders, they are too stubborn. So there are still some of them going about, running about. So I don't know what is their problem, despite what is happening. Whether it is because of their governor telling them not to obey or respect our order. I don't know what is their problem. So we should try to teach them lesson. This is just a little I can say now for now until let the day goes by. Thank you very much.
What of shops? What of shops? Do people open in Ebonyi State?
Many shops are locked. Many shops are closed. Many shops are closed. Many even neighbors here.
Your network is cutting, coming and going.
They are saying that they are not going anywhere.
Okay, the shop owners, your neighbors are saying they are going nowhere.
House. This is a little like all right.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you for calling. Your line is not strong to hold the call, to hold the conversation. Thank you so much. Thank you. Caller on the other line, can you hear me? You have the mic now.
Good morning, Mazi.
Welcome, my dear brother.
This is Mazi Okolobo of Kalabari Kingdom in Biafra land.
Sorry, Mazi who?
Calling from Okolobo.
Okolobo. Okay.
Yes. I am from the riverine area. I am from Okrika precisely.
Okay.
I am calling this morning for two reasons. One is the people in the riverine area. It is a shame that things are happening and our people are lazying about. There is no seat at home in the riverine region. There is no seat at home in the riverine region. These things we are fighting for. We are fighting for our independence. We are fighting for our future generation. And we are fighting that this enslavement should not be handed over to our children. The problem remains in the heart of IPOB and in the hands of IPOB. How? We must endeavor to have people from the riverine area who are willing to work and bring exposure to what we are doing. This thing is becoming an evolved IPOB struggle. Why? For one reason. When you want to hear from your own people, you must send delegates to bring in like mind, to begin to promulgate the IPOB ideology and understanding and message. We must go into riverine region, send task force to go inside riverine regions to bring in the same mind like people and IPOBs in the riverine region. We must contribute money immensely to establish radio, Biafra community radio in every region so that people will be hearing what we're saying. Unfortunately, I just call my brother in Port Harcourt. I say, are you people doing this? I say, no, nothing like that here. Who do I blame? The IPOB River State. We are not working hard. We are lazing about. The coordinators of IPOB River State, Conservative Affairs State, Delta State, and Edo State, they are not doing the needful. What are they doing? If you cannot hold your position well, please can you step down because enough is enough. This
is how our people are raging about not doing what is right. Establishment of our radio station in every region, even in Epoma, even in Benin, even in Lua, even in Abo, even in Asaba, even in Eastern Lupo, and come to the state and cross our state and Akwa Ibom. We must establish our radio. Our radio should be reaching every nook and corner. Our coordinators must go into deep bush to make sure that our radio station is heard. So that everybody will carry along. People must be carried along. You know why these politicians here around are proceeding? 2015, I said every senator, every house of assembly that we send to Abuja that are not doing our own bidding, let us burn down their houses. So that we are going to say Abuja. But I am proposing that very soon we must recall all our house of assembly, all our senators, whatever they call themselves in Abuja. Recall them, they must be living in our land, they must be staying in Biafra land so that they will be facing what we're facing. You can only go to Abuja for a meeting. After a meeting, you fly back to your region. You cannot be a senator of Southeast of any region in Biafra land and you're living in Abuja. It's impossible because you cannot, for example, oil companies in River State and in Cross River State and other river regions, the headquarters is in Lagos. It's not in our land. It's a shame that we will continue to allow people like a Bill Clark and old cargo who cannot even have the nature, who cannot even tell you what we did yesterday. So be speaking for us, our youth, generations of Biafra in Riverine region, who killed Nakamoro, people are me, who killed Kesarewa, and 19 other intellectual professors in our land, great people, Fulani, who killed the Legua of our own son, Fulani, and so on and so forth, assassinating our people, exterminating our people, destroying our land. Look at all the oil spillage in our land. Nothing is being fixed. And we are still doing one Nigeria. Let me tell you, there's no governor in Riverine region from Wike to all of them, those who are jumping into APC, that we say these people are working for the Roman enslaved government. Nigeria is a corporation, it's not a country. Every so-called intellectual in Biafra land who are claiming to become, they are fighting for Biafra, they know it, and they are afraid to say because the UK government will send MIC to assassinate them. So Nnamdi knows, and he has a document that Nigeria is a corporation, it's not a country, we don't have independence. If you have independence, the president has no reason, a presidential contestant has no reason to go to Chatham House to come and speak. I don't want to take too much time, but thank God I am able to be reached today so that I will wake the sleeping people of Riverine region. You are sleeping. You are sleeping. And the only interland Igbo, our interland Igbo brothers are the ones carrying the whole brunt of this struggle. Tomorrow when we get Biafra, people will come out and say, we are this, we are that. Since Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, our spiritual leader, our physical leader, our Malike has been arrested. Do you know that there's no other person in Biafra land that is talking about freedom? Wazirike has gone back home to sleep. And Sami Dokmo has gone back home to sleep. None of them is saying anything anymore. So these people were out because of Nnamdi Kanu. All the people that were speaking before, they were speaking because of Nnamdi Kanu. But I have a news to you people. Biafra National Guard that will emerge very soon. We will destroy all of you if you ever open your mouth to criticize the man who has given everything to fight for your own freedom. If you ever come out again for shame nonsense, you will see the indigenous Biafra National Guard. They will take the bull by the horn. The only way we will save our life is when we all join forces. The most shameful thing that's happening is that we allow these people to sleep well. We allow these people to do everything they want to do well. When the criminals of our nature decided that they're going to attack the main market people in 1979, the Omata people rejected it and said, Operation Burn Down. And they go from house to house and bring out every criminal and destroy them. And for 2 years after that time, Anambra and Onitsha and Ipob was quiet. This is what we must do. All these political criminals who are bringing Fulanis to destroy our people, there is no Ipob member who has been listening to Nnamdi, who has an oath member that will raise his hand to kill you because you come out when you say lockdown. They will only flog you or take you home or educate you. But any killing happening in our land is done by the DSS, is done by the Fulani herdsmen, is done by the Boko Haram combated into Nigerian army and police and navy. Our people are not listening. Anybody who come out to talk nonsense on Facebook and social media against IPOB and indigenous people of Biafra and what we are doing, be you our son or not, it's a true clear definition that you don't have the blood of Biafra flowing in you. After all, Nigerian army, Fulani to rape our women during the war. So some of them are children of Fulani. Only answering Igbo name because their mother is so ashamed to tell people where they come from. And we must go after these people. Secondly, I want to bring this to attention. We must have what is called Honorable Now movement. When there's an accident in the road of Biafra, why are you bringing out your phone and filming? Why not carry this person to hospital? And the hospital refuses to treat that person. Call down the hospital. Why do we continue to sheepish and begin to be fools? We are so called, I mean myself, we know something. We don't know anything. Ordinary bring down 1,000 naira. 100 of you, I said we must put radio station in our village. We must put radio Biafra community radio in our village. Our people will be hearing what we are doing. No, we use that 1,000 to buy support, to buy a card to recharge card for the woman. To buy it to top up your girlfriend's nonsense. Our sisters as well. Is it not time to say this month we will not buy no human hair? When we use our money to human hair or do our hair, 1 month of not doing your hair, at least let us start planting our hair back to the way we have to be. You cannot wait to be free. Only by mouth. You want to be free from all angles and all aspects. Let us put money together to help our ESS. The money we're supposed to use to come our hair this month, let us use it to support ESS. So buy your food because that ESS will not be going to farm. That ESS, the food bank of our land will be destroyed. Before I send their men, the Trojan horse in the name of Fulani cattle. To do what? To go to our fight and destroy our food bank. No nation can boast of independence if you are not feeding yourself. You must buy Biafra. You must produce Biafra. If it is not a academic right, if it's not some right, what are you eating? We need to begin to be independent from internally. If you carry that from Lagos, they will check you in Ore. They'll check you in Amo. They'll check you in Asaba. They'll be collecting it from you. They'll be collecting money from by the time you reach Panisha. The money you use in buying that as you have paid your double. Another thing I want to speak about, if I have this opportunity and the chance, is our people of Obidi and so those who are protecting our identity at home. Have you ever protested against no seaport in our land? Have you ever protested against there's no airport in our land? Have you ever protested against there's no good road in our land? The fourth pastor of Kanu said to hell with federal road. Fix on the road in Kanu State. I said that the federal government owed them. Our governors must start fixing our road. Our road has become dead trap. Our senators must start fixing our road. Our road has become dead trap. They will bring you with barrel. They will bring you a bucket and broom in the election time. That is all our senators. Not one senator has any project. Any physical and violent project around, they are collecting 30 million every month or some project that you don't see. And every day our people are coming out to vote. It's a woman. You're a girl. What can you do as your boyfriend or your husband or people in the river? In Riverine region, no, you're meant to do this thing. If you don't want to join IPO, you don't come here again, no, because what you're planning is for the Fulanis to come here to destroy me one day. You must confront your own people. Our women, you must confront your husband and your boyfriend and your concubine. And tell them that this thing, this suffering is enough. And we must join hands with us, IPOB. You either support it physically or secretly. If you go to mosque, they are campaigning for all donation of everything. They even in the mosque, we are donating money for Fulani herdsmen. They are donating money for the jihadists. They are donating money for the Wahhabis. They are donating money for all the mujahideen. And they go and keep them quiet secretly. Why not bring that money? You remember market trader. Everything you're doing, without ESN, you will not be moving freely. Your money in the million will not be moving freely. Somebody called me and said, this thing you people are doing. Is it because is this to believe you must have? I said, I had your mother in the village. When was the last time she went to house? Without ESN coming out, nothing would have been by now. None of you will even plan to cook or anything. They say if you don't have anything better to give to people, don't take what they have out of their hands. ESL was established. All our politicians start running about. Now why can we start running about? And we're going to bring this, we're going to bring out. Before ESL, we've been begging them to bring out something. ESL does not kill citizens of Biafra. ESL does not destroy citizens of Biafra. It is DSS of Nigeria. Nigerian State, Nigerian DSS. Department of State Security, they are the ones assassinating our people. Now they have killed Dollar Akinele's husband, Chicken. They have killed him because they want to assassinate all our people. And I beg you, my brother, we must continue to talk about Melafia. We want to know what killed Melafia. We want to know who killed him. We want to know what happened. We must continue to talk about it and share the Biafra people. They must decide which side they will belong. If they don't decide which side they belong, they should stop calling them wrong. The 12 northern states is the only northern state. And that's the only picture from Mauritania, who is saying that the north will continue to rule. Because nobody is challenging them anymore. Time has come. We will come out. We will not keep quiet anymore. Especially those of us who are living in foreign countries. We must come out to challenge any press release from by any from one or any side of the North. You don't have the population. The population you are claiming is what is given to you by the British monopolized and manipulated nations. There is no place in this world where people that live in the desert are more than people that live in the sub-region of waterways, water forest, rainforest. There's nothing like that. So at this juncture, what I want to tell our people is you must wake up. And the stupidity of need. You want to go and hold a handshake and cross Niger, but you have no hold a handshake and cross the river area. So reconcile yourself with your brother and family that Kawan removed from you. Kawan created all this nonsense that you are seeing with it. I am from Niger Delta, which is like Niger Delta. Either you're a Calamari man, or you're a Queen man, or you're a German. Or you are a man, or you are epic. We are all Biafrans, one family, united in one. And when you go to North, you are Nnamdi whether you like it or not. Let me stop here. I will give you one small story. 1991, Rehambonke War. I was there. I just came back from foreign trip into Kanu. Rehambonke War started. People in Kanu did not bring Rehambonke to come and preach. It's the Christian Association that brought him. The Kanu people went to the emir that time, Ademayero, and told him that we don't want this man to come and preach here. He said to them, Nigeria is a freedom of worship. He must be allowed to worship. They went from his palace to Sabongere market and started killing Igbo people who are in their market. Saying the finance because of this market business. We have spread ourselves everywhere. And we're making it so difficult for our freedom. And what our people don't understand is that day, there's a man called Isaac Rafi. He told them that they must go and kill every non-Hausa-Service. So they were killing the Yoruba who came to the Muslims. They were killing them. And they were killing Igbo people. We went to Bompai police station to go and seek refuge inside Nigeria. We were living in there until one of our brothers from Abriba came and said, enough is enough. And mobilized the boys to challenge the people. Then they brought army and police from Middle Belt, from Benue, to come and quell because our people stood up and challenged them. Now, wearing army uniform coming inside of our police back in the night, we kill our people sleeping on the street. in the cliff for a period of time. I want to tell our people one thing. Since Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, everybody, every voice that are rising from was weakening the hotel leader to security, aside of work and go. So even the so-called general playboy, all of them, I have their list, they have every atrocity and fraud they have committed. But because they are trying to touch someone who is whiter than white, his sanity and his sincerity and his honesty is disturbing their criminality. That is why they're all coming out. Now he's been arrested, nobody's coming out anymore. On this so-called, and this is the day we must reflect and say, for 61 years, on arranged, on agreed, independence was declared, so-called independence, and your life, they'll be using you and your blood and your people are in the slaughter order of the so-called by force unity. What the Fulani must understand, and the Hausa people especially as well, and the whole North, is that this time, this generation of Biafrans that survived the Kwashoko, that people who have been allowed to stay alive during that program, destruction of our land that they built, those who survived it will not allow this enslavement to face the next generation. Buhari is the last president of Nigeria. Biafra will be under it. One day soon, we will give you the opportunity to leave our land and never to return. And the border is our border. We need this economy to belong to Biafra land. It doesn't belong to another person. If you don't want to be part of it, you pack your back and go back to where you come from. Everybody know where they come from. Everybody know where they come from. Our people must prepare themselves. Help your brothers, help your sisters. Our agricultural students must wake up to begin to bring food forth in their land. Our science students must wake up to begin to produce things that will shape the world. Our engineering students, our mechanics, our blacksmiths. When there is no bread food, we don't eat the goat shit. What are we doing? Nnamdi Kanu has prepared the road and has finished it. And when they don't bring him out on this October 21st, they will find out who we are. We will carry this thing to their villages and towns in the north. They don't know us. Our people must stop allowing these politicians to run things. And there is not going to be any election in Biafra land. Come out and campaign, and you will face your doom because Nigeria is practicing double body evidence. They will send army to assassinate our politicians, and they will say it is ESM of Biafran. We don't kill our own.
Thank you.
No matter how stupid and foolish they are, we don't kill our own. Exactly. We only slap you left, right, and center to wake you up from your sleep and slumber.
Exactly.
Any shooting, any killing that takes place in Biafra land is done by Nigerian government. And our so-called BBC, I am calling you today. You must report what is right and what is truthful. Anytime again, you report what is wrong and begin to make the topic to look as if and make the innocent people bad. We will start you from Biafra land. And any journalist, any reporter that is working for you must be removed from Biafra land. Enough is enough.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Before you go, I want you to recap again your nationality in Biafra land, as you said before.
My name is Okolobo. I am Mazi Okolobo from Africa Island in Biafra land.
Mazi Okolobo. Thank you very much. I purposely want you to recap so that they will hear. You know, I took time yesterday and today also to speak regarding this coastal region area. You have said what is in my mind, what I want, and I believe I will have to work together to continue to speak to them. Because I can't see you are not free, I'm not free. But when we come together, we will fight this enemy and become free on our own. That is the only thing. But I believe some of them have been deceived by politicians. They have been deceived by politicians. Thank you very much, brother. You have spoken very well. Let me see how I can take other calls. There's too many here. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Caller, you have been waiting. I thank you for your patience. You have been waiting. I pick your call. because I thought it's from Biafra land. I pick your call to hear from you, and I must give you that privilege to speak. Caller on the other line, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi, good morning, sir. Good morning.
Welcome, my dear brother. I really thank you. I thought you would drop the line. I allowed the other brother to speak because of his nationality, and you know, people from those areas are not complying with what we are doing. So I allow him to, to talk more. That's why I give him that opportunity. And I thank you for your patience as well. You hold the line despite other calls that were coming. Continue.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Ugochukwu Udenga. I'm calling from border between Liberia and Guinea.
Wow.
Yes. Thank you. I'm following this program this morning. I know. Before I begin, I want to say happy independence to our ambassador brothers and sisters. You all have fight this battle and win. And we are, Biafra is in war right now. And we will win later. We will win our battle. Okay, thank you this morning. Thank you. And good morning to all of our Biafran brothers and sisters that are following this program this morning. You know, we are in a war right now. When we see what is happening, we are in a war. And this war is not for us to come on the street and shooting gun. This war is to sit down home. Sit at home. This is the war that we are into right now. So many people that are following, there are many people that
If you love your country, you cannot lose the whole money and go out. That is one thing you must have in mind. These people are criminal, these are politicians, and they must deal with. They must deal with. Politicians are the problem of the Zoological Republic. They are the one who constituted every problem, every issue. They are criminals, and they must be dealt with. Exactly. Yeah, I got info from there. I've made a call all those areas.
It's not good area. All is a complete lockdown. You don't chat. I don't chat. All across them. Even a woman as well. Thank you, my brother. Let me see if I can bring the guys for you.
Thank you very much.
I'll come back.
If you can get them, I still have a few minutes before I go. If you can get them, no problem.
Okay, let me call him.
Okay. This is Radio Biafra Hausa-Service 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Mazi, Nnamdi, Kanu, Hamadike, one of Biafra land. I think if I may suggest, we Ipob, we need to take this issue by ourselves. This is also an evidence of what we are telling people of what is happening in our land. All these dead bodies in FMC, the dead body in FMC, I think, if I may suggest to our dear DOS, Mazi Ndudere, I brought you back. It seems were you angry?
No.
Because you hold the line patiently, which is what I love so much. But when I give you this thing to talk, other calls were coming, you couldn't, and it's repeating and it's going on air. That's why I love you.
It's not your fault. That time it was my fault. I want to remove me from the radio. The thing went off, understand?
Welcome. That's why I bring your call back, because you.
Yeah. Thank you for calling me back. You are really an energetic young man. That is what your people want. You are really committed. You are really engaging your people. I see them as today. I'm an apologetic. I'm a local living here in UK. I just want to, to contribute to one thing or the other, maybe in a sort of rejoinder. First of all, the river areas that are not participating, they are really making us to be very, very sad in this very situation.
These people are only the These people are the people that are being Malays and everything. It's because of this is very plain that I will not getting our freedom, and we don't want to leave them, back. Our leaders say we must carry all of them along. Many people will get there, but they are not helping. They are not helping matters. I am telling you, it's not the radio Biafra. The government refused to join this out of fear of cowardice. It's not radio Biafra because everybody has a smartphone. Even if you don't have a radio Biafra, you have your smartphone. All the messages are being disseminated through smartphone or whatever. There's YouTube. If they have smart televisions and everything, everything not to know we want to, respond. Igbo people is our problem. Igbo want our oil. Igbo want our oil. While the seat of oil is in Igbo land. But the Igbo want our oil. We want this one. So we continue to engage them. We continue to engage them until
his hand in the inviting Fulani people. He's the one that inviting Fulani people in Orumba North. Igbo Fort Mark. Igbo.
You are really an energetic young man that is what your people want. You are really communicating. You are really engaging your people. I see the name as
we are saying it. Let's round up with this call, this brother, I think, from Biafra.
Okay, please, I want to add my own voice to what we are saying now. You see the problem, my brother. Most of, I think we have to start from home. But all these Fulani guys now, I learned from one of them that they don't just enter village just like that. Before they enter any village, they used to go to the traditional leader or the Igwe or the chief and give them money. And those are the people that used to give them the authority to go into the bush. So that actually what is our problem is being caused by all these people leading us. We know, everybody is aware of it, But my own suggestion this time around is that can we kind of distribute a circular to all these traditional rulers, informing them that any of them that accept bribe from Fulani and allow them, I'm very sure that at least for Enugu, most of the states now, they are making anti-grazing law now. All of them. Yesterday, I saw Okowa for Delta State signing the anti-grazing this thing. But some of these our local. I know that Igwe and all these things have been politicized now. They are not being installed Igwe based on their life, their good life or whatever. So it's politically oriented now. But let us still warn them, because you cannot, at the end of the day, if Chukwuka allow us now and we gain our Biafra, they will still be posing that they are Ipob people, that they are our former traditional leaders or whatever, expecting respect from us. But they are the people causing the real problem, So that is what I just want to add, my dear brother. Thank you for everything. And thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, dear brother Mazi from Libya. Thank you very much. The thing there is that this one. Okay, let's take this call. This brother is back.
Hold on.
AKA, can you hear me?
Yeah.
AKA, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi, I can hear you. I was speaking with the media head, Mazi Igiri, from Ebonyi State. The report is giving us is that everywhere is under lock and key in Ebonyi State, both Abakaliki, both interior villages, everywhere is under lock and key, 101%.
Exactly.
From the media head.
I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that.
Thank you.
Thank you for the report. I say, how come? How can we fall for one idiot call himself?
No. He wanted to call direct, but he cannot call. I was online with him now.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for that.
Everywhere is locked under lock. Thank you.
Thank you. And on that note, we will be bringing our program to an end. Thank you very much for your participation. Thank you very much for everything. And continue to sit at home. We must continue. Remember that this one is just the beginning of what is about to happen. We are just trying to do something. We have not yet done the main event. Have that in mind. This is October 1st. in 20 days, which is 21st of this month, if Ohamadike did not appear, not that they are going to court for anything, people are just getting it wrong, because we don't have anything with the Zoological Republic. But to keep him, don't want us to see him, to know whether what we're hearing is right, so that people will listen. Nigeria is just I'm not talking of Nigeria. Igbo politicians are playing with their life. I swear on air. Igbo politicians, you people are playing with your life. I'm rounding up with this statement. You don't know who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is to their people, because all of you are demons. All of you are demons. Just because we kept quiet. Those of you who contributed money, who make a phone call, who celebrated, who all these things, we just calm down. We just calm down. When people will move out, we are telling you this thing. Let it be on that day, 20 days from today. You don't go and kneel down, because you people cannot talk to them. You don't go and kneel down, hold their shoe, begging them, because that is what you can do. We are saying it. Let's round up with this call, this brother, I think, from Biafra land. Can you hear me?
Mazi, good morning, sir.
Welcome, my dear brother. You are calling from Biafra land.
Yes, sir. I'm calling from Biafra land, Mazi. Problem na Radio Biafra 6. I mean, I contact the Radio Biafra 6. Mana, yesterday, I'm doing already man information before now. Go sit at home. October 1st, that is today. Before that, I can do the now. Because continue to my Radio Biafra again.
Can you
problem na my phone since. But our side now is outside Radio Biafra no good neighbor Mazi. No good neighbor now.
Oh, Radio Biafra drone is now.
Yes, I'm Mazi. I know using Nigeria.
Okay. To be reporting, because we wanted to know what is happening in Abakaliki side. I got the information that everywhere is locked down. EAGC can now on a report. Ekirorek is listening. It will be among the noise is too much, noise is too much, brother. Okay.
Everywhere locked down at Biafra land. So you're not going to go now. Yeah, governor could yesterday. Yeah, bro. When you yesterday, because I want my on AGC, all these governors need to see everybody, Mazi. When I buy it, maybe we lock down the boy states. So you're to everybody no to Mazi. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Jessica, my dear brother. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We will try to make sure that they have a relay station in Iza. Very, very important. Very, very important. We'll try. Believe AKA Keronek is listening. It will be noted, because DOS, one of their meetings, we were told they are ready to make sure that all the whole Biafra land, both the coastal area, everywhere, the whole relay station is start working again. Most of the time is our people that will cause the problem of all these things. But people, let's just bear with the DOS soonest. That will make sure that all the whole areas where our station is not working, all of them are working very soonest. They are coming with the latest technologies is what they will implement very soon. So just have a bit of patience, and it will all come to pass. Thank you very much, and may the Most High bless you. Support IPOB, support the Eastern Security Network. If you have not donated, go and donate. If you have not been given money for ESN, please go and drop from where you are, from your coordinator, wherever you see where you're supposed to give your support. Very, very important. We must be prepared for what is coming. If anybody is telling you that nothing is happening, the person is deceiving you. Something is going to happen, and we are ready for that. We are preparing for whatever. Nobody should be afraid of any idiot, any person. It is the same, the so-called criminal that have looted. They are more afraid of their life because they are evil. They are evil. They are not even sure of the other world. Whether they believe Christian, Muslim, tradition, or anything they call them, so they are not even sure of where they are going. But they are told you for anything. You know, St. Paul says dying is gaining, living is also working for God, and that is the level we are. So we are not afraid of them. But the thing is that we must get ready for whatever that comes out. Both the politicians, all these people, we must deal with them. Know who your enemy are. Know who they are. Criminals everywhere. That is what they are. You come out, you see somebody steal phone, you burn him alive. But you cannot kill Rocha Sokorocha. What are you doing? Huh? You cannot kill Chris Ngege. What are you doing? But you roasted your brother that stole. I'm not supporting what he did, but there is somebody who caused, who generated that problem. Is your so-called politician who's supposed to make sure that as this year now, about 5,000, 3,000, 2,000 young youths are being graduating from the universities. Where are they going to work? If these people are not working, it is very, very dangerous to our society because they are vibrant youth, full of energy. Any thought can come into their mind. As they said that idle mind is a devil's workshop. Any thought can come into their mind, they can do anything and they have the energy. That is what a government is supposed to do. Then you start working hard to make sure that companies are working, that there are jobs everywhere, so that that guy will go and exhaust his energy in that work morning till night. And at the end of the month or week, he will be paid. When he has exhausted that energy, he will not think of doing that. But we don't calculate it towards this area. We just blame that person. We just blame that person who fall to that their traps. You see these, they are the cause of the problem. And the one that pains me most, do you know the one that pains me most? That I hate politicians to the core. They will steal those money, go to white man's country and invest it. Where you are cleaning road. The place you are cleaning road now, washing plate in restaurant, doing all manner of jobs for the white, that is the where he invested that money. He kept that money there. And the white people, with their wisdom, they use it to fix their things, and things are working. The same criminal, the same idiot, return back home. If you talk, he tell one useless gentleman with police to arrest you, to kill you. And you want us to keep quiet like that? It's not going to work again. You must rise up against these people. So what I'm saying is that if you have the mind to roast your brother alive, put tire on him, pour petrol, when he steals your phone, which I'm not in support of that, you must double that mind times 3, times 4, times 5 to do what? To destroy anyone that have been in the seat of power that did nothing. You must get ready for him. You must get ready for him because he is the one who engineered, who architected that thing that your brother falls in. Everybody is not a thief. Everybody is not a criminal. But when somebody is hungry, he can even eat what he don't want to eat. You must know that. And the faith everybody is acquiring is not the same. The level of your faith and the level of my faith are not the same. So there is a temptation you don't allow to be. Because when it be, a very high percentage of people will fall to it. And as a leader, this is what you're supposed to calculate and put in place. Not being on top of a vehicle and throwing indomie to people. You are throwing indomie. We cannot continue to be foolish anymore. We cannot continue to be foolish anymore. Let us wake up, know these people, and fight. And fight this thing once and for all. Stop being security. Stop fighting for a pipeline guard, security guard. Stop fighting it. You are not supposed to be a security guard for pipeline. Understand that if things works out very well for you, that you're supposed to be MD that they keep in Lagos and in Abuja. This is what you must understand. If things were in order, you are a prince for seeing yourself a Niger Delta. You are not supposed to be a security guard of pipeline. Have this thing in mind. Think of that. You are not supposed to beg for Ogoni clean up to today. Have this thing in mind. If things have been done, people from foreigners are the people who are supposed to be doing those jobs. But today, the place you shit is the place you drink water. Today, and you are blaming white people. That's not their business. They are like demons. If you open door, they enter. The politicians have opened that door for them, and that is why it's working in that way. This is the new generation. That is why they don't want it to be. Come together, let's fight this thing once and for all, and change the surface, change the planet, change our area, and live like human beings. My dear people, this is what we must do. Very, very important. And that is why God gave us a leader like Ohamadike. All these wisdoms is what Ohamadike injected in us, teach us, open our eyes, we understand our left and right, debunk some certain theories they have cloned our brain with, debunk it with his daily broadcast those days. He debunk it, we reason, we calculate, we now see that he's right. And that is why we are following that footstep, and we will not allow this thing he has planted in us to die. We must know who we are, know our right to the fullness, know what is right and what is wrong, and when something is politically correct and wrong, we know the real truth. We must. How can you be in Southeast, you call yourself Niger Delta, you just in name, but somebody in Sokoto? Look at the wedding of Abubakar Malami, your so-called Attorney General of Ministry of Injustice. Look at the wedding of his son. How many people from the coastal region has ever celebrated such wedding? Look at that of Buhari, the dead Buhari, his children. Where is the money coming from? Two ways money come to the zoo, from crude oil and from those in diaspora. It is you and I that work it. Then somebody in desert, somebody from desert is enjoying it. And we are telling you the factors to make sure that we stop this thing. Please sit at home and you are still having double mind. Are you supposed to live? Are you not supposed to be one of the people that will kill? How many times shall we talk to you to have common sense? How many times? How many times? He's spending you, he's spending me. Let's work together and change the evil they have planted in us. Let's work together. Very, very important. Let's work together, my dear brothers. Let's work together. This is the time. Don't pass this project to another generation. Be a sacrificial object. Wake up. Forget about what they are talking. Forget about the side talk. Forget about any distractions they are giving. Let us remain focused and fight this beast. Biafra land belongs to you and I, and nobody can take it away from us. And for Hamadike must be released. We know that. They must release him. But if they plague him, every pain, this is not happening in Biafra land. Every pain must fall on the head of every politician in our region. Let's have this thing in mind. If they refuse to do this, not only maybe you say sit at home and somebody has looted money, stay in Abuja with his family and in abroad and in Lagos eating the money. We will make sure that the pain comes in their head. The pain must descend upon the politicians. If whatever game or whatever on Ohamadike, I don't just like to talk much on that, but let the plan be in pipeline. Let's keep on watching them. Let's keep on watching them. It's just 20 days from today. Thank you very much for being part of this program. As I'm about to round up, we give glory to Elohim, the Most High, Jehovah Nissi, who giveth us the power to be successful in life. We will restore Biafra based on the power, the strength, the wisdom, the knowledge, the gift. Jehovah Jireh, the God of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has given to us. He wrote it there very clear in Deuteronomy 8:18 that we must remember him who giveth us the strength, the power, the ability to do what? To be successful in life. Very, very important. So we must return every glory, honor, adoration unto him and ask for his blessing to bestow upon us. Very, very important. Father, we thank you, Lord. We bless you. We give you praise. Be thou exalted, Abba. Father, innovation. Jehovah Nissi, Jehovah Jireh. We thank you, Lord. We bless you. We glorify your name. Be thou exalted, Abba, Father. Take glory, Almighty God. Take glory, Jehovah Nissi. Take glory, Jehovah Jireh. We thank you for everything you have done for us. We say, hallowed be thy name. Hallowed be thy name, Abba Father. Hallowed be thy name, Jehovah Nissi. Let every glory, honor, adoration be ascribed unto thy holy name. Father, as we commit your servant, you brought him for this mission. Father, you protect him. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you will be with him. Heavenly Father, no plans of the enemy shall come to pass upon his life. You were with Moses. You were with your people in those days. You will be with him. He will destroy this Pharaoh, and your people